Everybody, Pete, Katrina, Tyler, and Steve here on the Disney Dream, and getting ready to head inside on Pirate Night to check out dinner at... Oh, stop it. In this getup. To check out dinner on Pirate Night at Royal Palace, so let's see how it goes.
To start off with my appetizer, I got the crab cake. I love crab cake, and so I thought this was delicious, but it was by far not the best crab cake I've ever had. It was really on the lower end, but I mean, it's still a crab cake, so it was still very, very good. I ate it up right away. So, I mean, on the rating of... Oh, I just hit my fork. On the rating of crab cakes, it's kind of low, but on the rating of appetizers that I've had on this ship, besides maybe Paulo aside, it was very, very delicious. So, you know, I would still order this again in a heartbeat. But just if you love crab cake, don't order this thinking this is going to be the best one you've ever had.
Okay, so for my appetizer, I did the romaine lettuce wedge again. It was the only thing that was really keto friendly on the menu. I did have candied pecans on it, which I just kind of pushed off to the side. And it came with a Thousand Island dressing. I asked for blue cheese on the side, and they were able to bring that. And, you know, it's romaine lettuce. I mean, really, you can't screw it up. So I don't know how much I can say about it other than it was fresh and it was good.
Alright, so I had to get that in. Okay, so I got the shrimp cocktail. At first, when they set it down, it was like a mug full of lettuce and then a shrimp on top, and I was kind of like, am I supposed to get one shrimp? And then as I kept digging, I kept getting different layers of shrimp, and it was actually pretty good. At first I thought it was like Thousand Island dressing, and I was like, man, and I think it kind of was Thousand Island dressing, but it was actually really good. The lettuce was really, like, it was still crunchy. At first I thought it was gonna be kind of like soggy because they probably cut it up and like pre-made everything, but it was really good. I was actually really impressed with that shrimp cocktail, so I can't wait for the other stuff to come now.
Okay, so I got the vegetable samosa, which was the vegetarian option tonight, but not that I'm a vegetarian or anything. I was just curious about it. And it came with a yogurt raita, which is, I love that kind of stuff, and then a tamarind chutney, which both of those sauces actually reminded me of sauces that you could get like at Sanaa when you do like the bread service. So they were both really good. And the samosa itself was like a little fried pillow with, it almost tasted like there was like a little falafel inside. So if you ever had like chickpeas and garlic, and I thought it was really tasty. I was really happy with it. I would totally order it again. So you had the sweetness from the tamarind chutney and kind of the tartness from the raita, and I really enjoyed it.
Okay, for my salad and soup choice, I had the carrot and cilantro soup. I totally regret it because this has been a great meal, but this carrot and cilantro soup really tasted to me like baby food. It just was not my favorite at all. I think really anything else would have been better, but I don't know. I think that was just a bad choice on my part. I think that, well, I don't know. That's too forgiving. It's really just, they shouldn't have it on their menu. But anyways, I'll move on to my main course. I got the King George's roasted privateer strip loin, and that was great. The strip was perfectly cooked. I got it medium rare, and it was very tender, very flavorful. It cut like butter, which was awesome. So yeah, that was a big winner for me. I would definitely order this again. I would recommend you order it. So yeah, very, very good.
Okay, so for the soups, I got a mango chilled mango soup. I didn't like it. It tasted like melted mango sorbet in a bowl. It was kind of funky, and it was really sweet. I don't know. I wouldn't really want to eat it for my second course. So it seemed like a dessert kind of thing. So it's like still like right here. I haven't even touched it yet. As for my entree, oh my gosh, I loved that jerk chicken. Just like Pete said, the chicken was moist. It had really good flavor. The pineapple like salsa on top kind of like made it like as like a good package, like sweet and savory, and I love those two duos together. And then the dirty rice was really good with like the pinto beans in there. And then the sauce on top was kind of like, all right, it was fine. But I mean, this is the best dish I've had at the 3 locations that are on this cruise ship. And by far, this has been the best service. And just the pacing wise, I am so glad we were able to get Royal Palace in here, because I am so happy with everything that I've had so far.
Okay, so for my second course, I ended up getting the romaine wedge, like Pete had, which I really enjoyed. They brought it with Thousand Island dressing, but I took the blue cheese that Pete had. I thought it just went well with it, so that's what I decided to do. And to me, I loved it. I thought it was great. It's really simple, and it's really hard to screw up, but it was really good. Had little candied pecans and everything. I would totally go for that again. And then for my entree, I got the lamb shank, which was massive. And at first I asked for it like medium, and they said, oh, we're not sure if we can do that, because I didn't really put 2 and 2 together that it was like a braised. It's been braising like all day long probably. So it just fell right off the bone. You could literally just pull it right off, and it was massive. And the sauce was kind of salty, kind of sweet. It was just exactly what I expected. It wasn't too gamey. It was just the right amount of game right in the lamb meat. And then it had a little parsnip puree on the bottom, which was exactly like mashed potatoes. It was really good. This is one of my favorite meals that we've had on the ship, no doubt. And I would get everything I ordered again.
All right, so for my entree, I got the Caribbean jerk chicken. It had like a dirty rice with beans. It was marinated, it said, for like 24 hours. I didn't realize it had a gravy on it, which is kind of a no-no for keto. But rather than like send it back or make a thing, I just ate around it. And I gotta tell you, this was really good. Of the dining room experiences I've had so far outside of Palo, this has been the best meal. The chicken was really well done, really well prepared. It was flavorful, it was moist. Rhino's favorite word. I feel like an idiot doing any of this with this getup on, but what are you gonna do? It's pirate night on a cruise ship. You go with it. Did have a taste of the dirty rice, really, really good. This was an excellent meal. Very, very good. All right, so what did you guys think?
This is my best dinner I've had since Palo. Like, okay. Palo is like by far the best.
Yeah, no, we can't compare Palo.
But out of the 3, this was my favorite. The 3 dining locations.
I would agree with that. I think of the 3, like the ones that come with the cruise, this Royal Palace is the best.
Yeah.
But tonight, every restaurant has the same menu.
All the restaurants always have the same menu, but I have found that like Animator's Palette is usually the worst.
Yes.
This is usually the best, and like Enchanted Garden falls somewhere in the middle.
I agree with you.
And that's like always been my experience, and I think I wasn't there with you last night for Animators, but from what you said, and of course, our experience the first night with Enchanted Garden, which wasn't bad. This was so much better.
I think also
the pacing is fantastic.
And our server tonight was really good.
Yeah.
Oh my God, yeah. So.
Yeah, I just loved all the food, and I didn't pick, and nothing was bad with anything. So, and I didn't have somebody giving me 2 courses at the same time, so I was just happy with that. So.
But I did mention, like, we did switch dining locations, so we were supposed to eat at Enchanted Gardens. Is that what it's called?
Yeah, Enchanted Garden.
Today. But since we had dining reservations at Palo and Remy, we did request it to eat at Royal Palace, and they were so awesome, and they actually got us in to eat here tonight, and so that's why we had a different server. But by far, this was like the best experience I've had, so I'm glad we did it.
All right, so there you have it. That's our take on Royal Palace and the Disney Dream. See you later.
Bye.